two very important things. What do I need to do to prepare for season 1? And how do I level my character from 1 to 50 the fastest? Because there's a new method that works extremely well, including certain dungeons and other stuff. Let's first look at what to do with season 1. Again, with season 1, you get a seasonal character and an eternal character. You can keep playing your standard character. It does not get deleted, but you also don't get to take anything from your eternal realm, so your whole stash and everything, over to your seasonal character. The seasonal character is brand new. It can skip the campaign if you have beaten the campaign. So step number 1 is obviously beat the campaign on the eternal realm so you can straight up get the horse, unless you want to do the campaign again. That's totally valid. Keep in mind there, you can actually start doing the campaign, and if you get bored by it at any point, you can still go back to the menu, click the skip campaign, and it will just skip the rest of the campaign. Now, what can you actually do that stays on top of that? Get your renown up. And here we're talking about two things that actually carry over. That is areas discovered. As you can see, 52 out of 54. So this goes over, and I don't even have all the areas discovered. There's still minimal things missing. And all the altars of Lilith, plus the bonus they give, the 2 intelligence and so on and whatsoever, go over as well. So if you have them discovered one single time on a character, that's perfect. You just need to log in after the 18th with the character one single time to unlock it. And also, if you have the renown spread out on multiple characters, so you have half of the altars of Lilith done with your one and half of the altars of Lilith done with your other character, log in with both to unlock that for the season. Keep in mind that unlocking all the areas, for example, here, 54 times 5, that's 270 renown. And then down here is already another 310. So this is 580 renown you get. That's enough to get the first 2 boxes unlocked in every single region if you do this, which means that you only have to discover some waypoints, 1 or 2 side quests, a side dungeon, a stronghold, and you already get the 3rd tier unlocked. So the first 3 tiers, the most important ones for most people, they're done in no time. The Paragon points also should be done relatively easy because obviously while you're leveling up, you're going to do certain dungeons. You're going to do nightmare dungeons later on. So technically with the strongholds done, which is another 300 points per region, essentially, you should be able to get easy to the Paragon points. I mean, that being said, the renown grind is a joke and should definitely get reworked. We have a whole video on that. Now, this is everything. This is actually it. That's what goes over to your seasonal character. No stash, no nothing, but you can still keep playing your other char if you just feel like it. If you're not interested in the season, you want to just get to level 100 and kill Uber Lilith, do that on your other character. But if you want to experience the cool new season and all the cool new things, and you want to also get the battle pass pushed through completely, there we go. That's where you have to play the season. Now, how would you level up your character incredibly fast now? Is it just doing Tree of Whispers, dungeon grinding? What are we talking about? Let me give you the best dungeons to grind, and then also the alternative method, which might be a little bit more fun and not make you hate yourself at the point you reach level 50. Now, remember, I said dungeons for leveling, but I actually lied to you. There is a new method which is very interesting. It's called the Stronghold Way. You would begin in Chat after skipping the campaign, and then you would do these world quests here to level up to level 15 around. And then you have 2 strongholds. That is Nostrava on the left and Melnock on the right. You do want to do them, but finish them. Yes, do them, ring the bell, bingity bongity, get 200 renown to actually boost yourself to the Fractured Peaks tier 3 renown. And as you hit around level 17, 18, 19, 20, we're going to be heading all the way over to the left to the Onyx Watchtower. Yes, you can jump straight away there. And the Onyx Watchtower is extremely interesting. If you don't know where it is, just open D4 Planner, type in Onyx Watchtower, it'll show you. It is this one stronghold that's full of bandits that have cage beasts. So here's all these cage beasts, and they are elite monsters. So you have the elite bandits, more spawning bandits as you get to Barriers, and then there's a bunch of elite bonus monsters there as you break the cages. Keep in mind, you're going to finish Onyx Watchtower by killing everything, but not the boss. Do not kill the boss. Do not finish the stronghold completely. You then leave the game, re-enter the game, reset the stronghold, and do it again. Now, that might sound boring for the one or the other, but we're talking about leveling fast here, and this one gives an incredible amount of XP due to all the elites and everything, and also a very good amount of drops. And you can do this until you're level 30 without finishing it completely a single time. Afterwards, there's another stronghold with a very high enemy density to farm, and that's Kjovachat, and then you go back to Core Dragon. Core Dragon is this vampire infested kind of stronghold that you can do all the blood boils, everything. You can kill everything. You can spawn the cool knights that also are elites dropping more. But again, do not kill the boss. Do this roughly until you're level 35, and then you can actually finish it. Okay? Then you could just finish it. Now you have two choices to look at. You could just return to Onyx Watchtower and actually farm this down until you're level 47, 48 to do the capstone dungeon. Or in between, you could also farm the Temple of Rot until level 42, 43, and just finish the Temple of Rot then as well. That's also done to actually get the bonus Renown. So you actually down here in this region also get the Renown to go to 3. And then last but not least, again, Onyx Watchtower until you're 48. So you're ready for the capstone dungeon. Also, as you do the last Onyx Watchtower, don't forget to finish it. Now, again, this might be a little bit boring for the one or the other. A more fun, fast, and engaging method for me has been starting Kjovachat, and the first thing you do is you straight up run to Ice Clan Woodstalker, find the corpse and defeat the Woodstalker. Cool. Then go to the cellar, do the cellar, then get 75 spiders killed, do the event, find another corpse, kill the Stalker of the Drifts, and then do the first Cultist Refuge dungeon. Rinse and repeat. Any region here, you can then teleport over to Karigar. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. And every single time you get the Grim Favor full for the Tree of Whispers. But the good thing is, as you teleport here to these points, as you go around and do the dungeons, you already get the side dungeon Renown. You can also pick up side quests on the way because everything kind of goes into your Renown already. Now, that might be a little bit more fun than just farming down the strongholds. That being said, if you feel like doing the strongholds, you can still do that in between to just, you know, as a little bit, I want to have a little bit boost, you know, I want to get the strongholds done. Just do the strongholds in general. You don't have to farm them down. You want to do them anyways for the Renown in the long term. But the Tree of Favor way is equally fun and fast because you actually get XP for finishing each of these, plus XP for finishing the bonus dungeon, again, plus also the Renown. And then you get great rewards from the Tree of Whispers. Yes, farming down Onyx Watchtower gives you good experience, but doing all the Tree of Whispers leads to many legendaries early that will boost your character early on as well. And it just feels like a little bit nicer progression because you can farm down these itty bitty titties. Instead of saying I need another hour or two to farm down the Watchtower, you're like, I just need to do these 5 and then I can be done for today. You know, I did my dailies. I'm kind of fine about it. And you're still making reasonable, good progress. Choose your poison here. Which one is your favorite leveling method? After level 50, obviously you're down to Legion events, Nightmare dungeons, and also going to Helltide areas. That being said, as soon as you can jump to World Tier 4, and I did that recently with level 55, you're going to be sitting in Legion events in World Tier 4 because it's so easy to just get leveled up there. Obviously, you got to rely on other people to have leveled up already to kind of, you know, be your XP horses. Now, which method are you going to use to level up? And if you do want to know more about Nightmare dungeons in general because you've missed out on it, or how Helltide areas work, watch these 2 videos. Thank you very much for being here.